Good morning, Luann. Dwayne here. Hope you had a good weekend and a productive and steady start to your week this Monday. Apologies for not getting this to you sooner. I got a little bit lost in a rabbit warren when I started going through the data and comparing competitors' analytics and having a look at everybody's stats and figures. What you can see in front of you at the moment, this is a organic competitor analysis. It's essentially just a quick overview of Showtime Awards, so what we're doing, where we are at the moment, and where we need to be going, as well as what our competitors, four main competitors, are doing, and where we want to take advantage of the areas that they're lacking, or maybe replicate and follow in the same footsteps of the things that they're doing really well. So I don't want this to be an hour-long webinar. I'm going to go over it pretty quickly. All the detail is there for you to have a look at. This will be attached in the email for you as well. And you're welcome to have a look at it. And obviously, if you have any questions whatsoever, I'm available and always willing to assist with clarifying any information or answering any questions you might have. So there's two tools that I make use of. First one is SEMrush and the second one is Ahrefs. These are the two tools, the third-party tools that I use to get as accurate as possible data as I can regarding anything SEO related. It's the two biggest tools in the market at the moment. And they are the most accurate to a certain degree. So being third-party tools, they aren't always 100% accurate, so they won't necessarily reflect what the live results are because their data centers don't necessarily update at the same time, and they're not always in line with Google either. Okay, so just a quick overview of what this front page is. This is the overview page for each one of the websites, Showtime Awards. We see organic traffic, we see paid search, backlinks, and then display advertising. So this is all your online activity for the last 8 years. Okay, and it'll be different for each one of the competitors. There they started in 2012. Benchmark Buckle started only in 2016. The things that we take note of here is first and foremost on the organic traffic. The traffic cost, this $2,400 US, that would be what you need to spend in Google AdWords if you wanted to achieve the same search volume. So a cut above Buckles are achieving 2,100 searches per month to their website from organic search results, which is keyword rankings within the search, and that essentially would cost $2,400 or thereabouts if they wanted to achieve it through Google AdWords. Okay, backlinks, we look at the volume of backlinks and versus the referring domains. Generally, we want a ratio with something similar to what we have already, 25 to 55. That's about the best ratio we can get. The lower the number, the referring domains number gets in comparison to the number of backlinks, Google starts to think about, well, why are they getting 100,000 backlinks from 100 websites? There's something not right. And then they start to dig a little bit deeper. So ideally what we do with any SEO campaign is we try and build backlinks as naturally as possible, always staying within the Google terms and conditions. We build backlinks through different activities like press releases, guest posts on blogs or niche websites. We build backlinks through directory websites within our industry or within general business industries. And over time, those, dependent on how aggressive we are, those would then start to reflect in these reports as well. So I've done one for each one of the competitors. Another thing to pay attention to or to take note of is the number of keywords that they have on the first page rankings. So if we look at Showtime, we've got 11. A cut above Buckles has 84 first page rankings. Benchmark Buckles 13. Molly's Custom Silver, they have 83. and then just Silversmith has 60. So everybody seems to, everybody seems to be doing some sort of SEO. The only one that isn't doing anything fantastic is Benchmark Buckles. They applied SEO in the beginning of the year, and hence that's their first big spike over here. But then they seem to have maintained what they started, and they've never really grown or developed that campaign any further. It's not that that strategy doesn't work or that it's no good or pointless. The thing with this sort of strategy is it's most likely an entry-level campaign or a starter campaign. And because it's a starter campaign, obviously it costs less money. But the downside to these sort of campaigns is that you will build gradually and slowly, but you're never really catching up to your competitors because your competitors are building aggressively. So even though you're moving forward, you're never really getting ahead. So that's just something to note. It was quite interesting when I was looking through them. Each one of the tabs down at the bottom here covers each one of the competitors as well as Showtime. The way that this page is set up is we've got the business information at the top of each page. Then we've got the keywords that each website is ranking for, the page that's ranking in the search results, the keyword itself, the search term that page gets found in Google for, and the search volume for that keyword. These numbers here on the left-hand side are the number in terms of position. So we're currently ranking number 1 for the search term Showtime Awards, which generates a volume of 10 searches per month. Just quickly show you Molly's. They're ranking number 1 for Molly's Custom Silver, which is a brand term like ours, but they're getting 1,900 searches a month for their branded search term. Another interesting one over here, 6,600 searches for custom belt buckles. They're ranking on the first page, number 6 for that term. So there's a lot of opportunity here. The way we use the start is we identify where our competitors are the strongest, and then we also look for additional opportunities where they're not necessarily ranking in the high first or second page search results for terms that we could possibly look at getting our hands on as well. So cowboy necklace, I'm not quite sure what that is. It's got a fairly high search volume. Silver belt buckles, there's a great one, 1,600 searches per month. They're sitting on the third page for that. We could then have a look at how can we integrate or how can we include this into our campaign so that we can start going at it as well. Below that, below that is the backlink profile. So it's only the first 100 or so results for each competitor. Basically, it's the URL that they're getting a link from, the anchor text that link is being generated with, and then the domain rating for that website that they're getting a link from. So medium.com, it's like a Quora.com or a Reddit. It's sort of like a social media platform for bloggers and writers and people who share their stuff. 93, I see OpenCart over there as well. That's a e-commerce platform. 91 domain rating. So what we do with this data is we identify where our competitors are getting backlinks from and how do we replicate that if we can. If we can't, then we then start to find equivalent solutions or alternatives. So I see Indeed.com. I'm sure you know who they are. Big news website for the most part, and this, I would imagine, is a blog comment or some sort of press release article that they've done. So I've done that for each one of the competitors as well as for Showtime. All of that is represented in the overview. We've got the site audit then. This is a site audit. Click the link or click the image and it will take you to the details. I've included this just so that it gives us an understanding of where we are. A lot of this stuff will be covered in the website redesign. but there is stuff in here that won't be covered in the redesign, which needs to be done within the SEO campaign as well. Finally, the roadmap. Excuse me once again. The roadmap user experiences in terms of suggestions that I have. We've spoken about on the phone on Friday evening already, and they will be covered in the redesign. Additional entries here include things like social proofing, so getting testimonials and putting them on the site, including upgrading or updating some content, as well as introducing new content like a blog, and then setting up the social media profiles or optimizing the existing ones. There's a very big lost opportunity here with us as well as with competitors, and that is Instagram. I don't see a lot of competitors using Instagram, and I think it's a hugely lost opportunity because your product is such a visual, has such a visual appeal. I think we do really, really well with Instagram. Nonetheless, we've got website fixes. The majority of these, in fact, all of these are covered in the website redesign, but I've included them just to make sure that they are noted and mentioned. We've then got the 3 areas that we need to focus on: website, social media, and SEO. So, SEO campaign, site assessment and intake, going through the audit, making sure, so this audit is an overview. We go through it in a lot more detail, covering absolutely everything that we need to, even auditing the websites of our competitors to make sure that we're up to speed in terms of structures, URL structures, and that sort of thing. In-depth keyword research and roadmap creation. On-page SEO, covering everything from Google tools to copywriting to headers, meta tags, URLs, that sort of thing. Off-page SEO, blog posts, press releases, online articles, essentially how we go about building backlinks to the website, and then our monthly reporting or our executive summary and our continued link efforts as we go through. The 3 campaigns that we've got, I decided to give you options rather than just give you one fixed decision. Options are always great because you can then make a decision based on your needs as well as where you want to be. Excuse me. Option 1 is $650 per month. It's an entry-level campaign targeting 10 keywords and a total of 4,000 search volume per month. So when I say entry-level, you know those keywords we noted with 6,500 searches or 4,500 searches, we wouldn't be able to target those. Obviously, we would then be looking at smaller keywords. So this is a campaign that would take us longer to get to where we want to be. Organic SEO 2, $850 a month. It's a lot more aggressive in terms of off-page SEO, so link building, blog outreach, press releases, building out media profiles with media sharing sites, PDF files, image sharing sites, videos, that sort of thing. 20 keywords a month with a total value or total search volume of 8,000 searches. And then the most aggressive campaign that I've decided or that I've put together for you is SEO Organic 3, $1,200, so $1,200 a month. I know it's more than what you had suggested you wanted to budget for, but I figured if one of these 3 don't meet your needs, then we would revisit it and decide where we need to cut back. But $1,200 a month, this is one of the most aggressive campaigns that I put together for my clients. 30 keywords, total volume of 12,000 searches a month. This is a huge campaign. So this covers everything, including brand building, setting up everything in both of these campaigns, and essentially the biggest thing being the backlink building, and the outreach program is a lot more aggressive as well. Luann, if you have any questions, if you need any clarification, please let me know. I will be attaching everything for you in the email that I sent through with this video. Looking forward to hearing from you. My recommendation is Organic SEO 2, And if you feel like being more aggressive, then organic SCO3 is obviously going to be a winner. Chat to you soon. Let me know what your thoughts are. Look forward to hearing from you.